I want to talk a little bit about rotting. TENAX has introduced a couple of new products. One is the TENAX rotting, fiberglass rotting that we have, and we actually have two different kinds. One is the standard fiberglass rotting that is 1/8 inch by 3/8. Works excellent, strengthens the stone tremendously. Typically, without putting rotting into a granite, it will break at about 20-25 pounds. The fiberglass rotting will exceed that to well over 200 pounds. We also have another product called the carbon fiber, so it's just not using regular fiberglass, but it's also including carbon fiber in there, which gives it a little bit darker color. Again, this adds another 25 to 30% strength on top of the standard fiberglass rotting. Then also TENAX has produced a new product called the TENAX rotting glue, designed specifically for rotting. Because sometimes when you pour it out, we want something that's going to cure fast, quick, so we can put in there, let it cure in about 2 to 3 minutes, grind it off in about 8 minutes so that you're not slowing down the production. And of course you can see how the rotting, just a standard rotting cut will go in. We can use it. And this is, for the rotting glue, about 3% hardener would be your max. In the summer you can get away with only maybe 1.5% hardener to be able to give you time to work with the product. It's been colored gray so that it can color match with the back of the stone, so that we don't have the huge difference in color. And this here is a mixed one. This here is about 360 grams of glue with about 4 grams of hardener. So we're going to mix it just a little over 1% hardener. So we're going to mix it up. There's a couple of ways of applying rotting. You can pour the rotting glue into it and then put in the rotting. Some people will put the rotting in and then pour the glue on top. I typically like to be able to put the glue in first. Particularly is this true when you are using steel rotting. Because when you use steel rotting, it has a greater chance of rusting or creating some sort of bleeding into the material, particularly your lighter colored stones. Whereas if you use the fiberglass rotting, you're not going to have the issue. But by putting the glue in first, you encapsulate the rotting so that you eliminate that possibility. So now we'll just push this rotting down into the material. You'll see it just completely encapsulate the rotting. And then we'll just come back and smooth it in. And this will dry just a little bit lighter than this color. Now we've inserted the rotting, and this will take about 3 minutes for it to kick. 8 minutes, you're completely ready to go and to be able to grind and remove the excess if necessary.